Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. And what's this I hear about naked chicken pasta?
What's it? Making chicken pasta.
Good.
It was
It's talking
bacon.
about naked chicken pasta and stuff. And
Jeff just woke up. He's here and shit.
yeah, I did. I fell asleep with the baby, and when I was putting him down, and then
Put him down.
boom down. I was like, "Get down, baby," and he was like, "No, you go sleep with me, baby one."
Didn't you say you were not putting the baby? Didn't wait. Didn't
Oh
you
yeah,
say
I
you were
normally
putting
put
that
him. I
baby?
normally put him into the crib and let him go to sleep. But I was like fading out, and I was like, just lay down in the bed for a second to see how you like it.
Just see how you like it.
That was just exactly what that one was. I just got like, So sometimes you're like, yeah, baby can have his way tonight as long as I get to relax for a second. But it was a quick second of relaxing before I was out.
I have to admit that we put my daughter in her crib pretty fast. She slept in the bassinet for 6 months, maybe, in our bedroom. And then after that, it was in her crib. She didn't cry very much either.
I mean, the crib is still in the room where we sleep is part of the problem. And now he's getting a lot better at, putting him in the crib, and he'll sit there awake, and he doesn't like it when you leave the room, but he doesn't need to be held anymore. But you like stand there over him, and he'll go to sleep eventually, or you put him down and kind of like duck out of the way, and if he starts to get all antsy, you just kind of say, "Hey, buddy, Daddy's here," or whatever, and he'll like lay back down because he's just kind of like afraid that he's by himself, is what it seems to be.
Okay.
But tonight, like I said, it was just like I put him in. He was doing okay, and then he wanted to. He got up a little bit, and I was like, let's just throw you in the bed for a second, because sometimes it calms him down just to lay in the bed for a minute. And I laid down like with him, and it was done. I was out.
Have you heard there would be naked chicken pasta?
Yeah, he was like, naked chicken pasta. Huh? I mean, I gotta admit, I would not want to have chicken pasta that was not naked.
Taco Bell's got that wild naked chicken right now.
Wild naked chicken?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that means, but what's a wild?
I don't know either.
What's a wild naked chicken?
When I pass Taco Bell, that's what their sign says. Stop in and get a wild naked chicken chalupa.
Wild naked chicken chalupa. I'm gonna have to find out what a wild naked chicken chalupa is. Hey, do we have any diamonds left at all?
Yeah, I think there's 11. The gunpowder is beside them, in fact. As soon as you walk out of where you're at, there's a single chest on the ground. I put all the gunpowder that you couldn't get to in there.
A single chest.
Well, when I say single, it's a double chest.
Yup, so definitely a single chest on the ground.
It's not part of a stack, I guess, is what made it single.
Definitely go for single chests. We do have pretty much exactly a stack and a half of gunpowder, which is triple that in rockets or double that in rockets? I actually don't remember. Do you remember?
Okay. I don't remember. You're the only person. I don't even know how to make a rocket.
Fortune 2. Let's see.
The only person I know that's ever made a rocket.
Did
you ever finish watching your
Unbreaking 3, Fire Protection 3 boots? Because I'm curious on this.
Did you finish your time travel show?
No, I'm relatively close though. And where are you at? Are you sleepable or not?
I'm at the very, very bottom. I'll be up soon. I'm almost done with planting all the wheat.
I gotta say that I think it's getting better and better, but yeah, the concept of it is so good. It just I'm like itching to see what happens next, because it's weird concept for a show, because it's a time traveler show where the time travelers don't realize the future is, well, they do realize that the future is changing around them, and they're almost not even time travelers anymore. Like, they might as well at this point be people from the present state, because the future has changed so much, but they don't know about the future that they came from, or that like they basically are living in the past of anymore. It's so good.
Right. Do you feel that the woman's storyline was adequately explained?
Probably not quite.
Better than you expected it, though?
No, because I still don't understand.
Well, they've got to the part where they describe like why she is the way she is and stuff by now, right?
So no, I don't think that they've gotten to, unless you're thinking.
I thought that was the start of the third season or second season, whatever season the last season is.
So the second season is the only one that's on Netflix so far. So, and
I thought that was the start of that season,
and I'm almost done with it, and they definitely didn't. Well, they explained why she is what she is. But it makes no sense why she's still alive. Their explanation is completely, basically she has an undeveloped brain because it was the brain of somebody who had a mental disorder.
No, you haven't got to the part where. Have you got to the part where she was in an institution?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
I thought that was the start of the second season. You got to be.
And
I thought you said you're almost done.
This
was. Okay.
Are you sure you didn't make this up?
Yeah,
like naked
sure.
chicken pasta wise.
It was bacon chicken pasta.
Bacon chicken pasta.
That's what I said every time you said this.
Dude, I was definitely with naked chicken.
You did not, and none of the times I repeated it, you'd really never heard
No,
bacon.
So now I'm curious, what does Taco Bell have?
No, Taco Bell does have a naked chicken chalupa.
So it wasn't every single time. So that's a lie.
Well, okay. Every time we talk about the pasta, it was. Every time we talk about the pasta, it was bacon.
Wow, no, I heard naked every single one of those times.
I was like, what? I was like, this isn't even that funny.
I mean, and naked chicken is technically not that funny either, because you don't want your chicken with clothes on or with feathers on.
Do you think feathers count as clothes?
I mean, in a way, it's like.
Is it?
Well, so I guess it's weird. Like Bigfoot would be considered naked, even though he has hair, right?
Would he?
I guess I don't know. I would think.
I don't know.
Yes. Are you not coming to sleep?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot that you'd asked me to do that.
I would consider him naked, but yeah, it's funny because I could say that feathers on a chicken.
I mean, when you watch like kids shows, a lot of time, like for instance in Zootopia, half the people are wearing like shirts, but they ain't got no pants on.
You mean like Porky Pig?
I don't know. I can't remember what Porky Pig.
Porky Pig used to get in like a lot of had a lot of concerns because of the fact that he didn't wear pants.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did parents have concerns? Or
Yeah.
who had the concerns?
Yeah, I guess parents back in the day.
Really? I didn't know this. Did Bubs Rabbit? What's his name?
Bugs Bunny?
Bugs, that's his name. There's a Babs too.
Babs was in like Tiny Toons.
Yeah.
Right? Was that Babs?
Yeah.
Oh damn it, you're right. This ice does really like go away quick, huh?
Uh-huh. Oh, did you not believe me?
No, I did not.
Yeah, no, you ain't doing nothing with that.
I can walk across it really quick now.
Mm-hmm.
But I just Dude, this would be
for fuck's sakes, game.
This would be so good in UHC.
It would be good in UHC. You're never gonna get that in UHC though.
I mean, maybe if you made a fishing farm and set it up for a while.
Become doc of the UHCs.
Wow, it really does go away fast. Is there any way to make it not go away fast?
No. I think that's by design.
Damn. I really thought I was onto some good way to get rid of this water.
Mm-mm.
What if you just stand there? Does it go away under your feet?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Oh my god! And even like trying to break it as it goes, the glass just fills in around it, or the water just fills in around it, and
Oh yeah,
fills it back
comes a
up.
new. Yeah.
Shoot.
You need like vein miner or something for that to work.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get a vein miner mod for.
Yeah, if we go mod it, we could probably do a lot of this a lot different.
Damn, I'm so like disappointed. I really thought there was some sneaky way to do this. How far have you worked on cutting this thing down the second path? I'm assuming that's what you were doing, right?
Yeah. We need to replace the walls.
Oh, higher.
Yeah. I was cutting all these paths actually. That's what I was doing.
I mean, it looks like you're cutting one path. Where? Oh, I see. You're going across like this.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go across and down, get them all ready.
I think it's better to have some stacked slabs for the walls.
I think it should be like 2 blocks higher, basically, than it is.
2 blocks higher.
Yeah. But I don't know how we're gonna do the lighting. I still like the idea of glowstone, but someone suggested we go down to Zisto's farm, and get his
Prismarine.
maybe that was Breon. What'd you say?
Prismarine.
Yeah, the lanterns. Which would be easier.
I don't know how fast his farm works.
He's probably got a bunch already out there. He's got a store somewhere where it sells them, but let's be honest.
You don't think we could put it in order?
I have a feeling he's out of business. Something tells me.
Can the wheat fall in between half slabs when it breaks?
Oh, I see what you're thinking about doing. I don't know. Maybe.
Because, yeah, because this might fix our problem, right? Just doing this right here with both the light and the...
How would it fix the light?
Because the light will go through separated half slabs, right?
No.
Are they not light blocking?
They are light blocking.
I don't think you're right on that.
I am right about everything Minecraft.
Like this?
Yeah, you're not going to get light through that.
You don't think so?
Like if you take that and you put a torch right here,
well,
you could not. The light will not come through over here.
I don't think so.
No.
You just stomped that grass.
I did, and then it made me want to uninstall the game.
Which one's your light level? In the F3?
I don't know.
Light 0. That's weird. How's my light 0 in the sunlight?
Well, I don't think it counts sunlight.
Oh, it doesn't count sunlight?
Not whenever it's giving you a light level.
So... That's also light 0. Where'd you go?
Where do you see the light?
It's right above local difficulty.
Oh yeah, light 15. Sky 15, block 12.
Oh, where are you seeing this at? Mine says 0.
Yeah, no, I was over there. I was looking at a torch.
So you say 0?
0. Sky.
No, turn
right,
around. Look behind you. You can't tell me that this should be 0.
No, I'm not saying it should. That is what it says, though. It only enters the top of a block. Oh no, I'm on the top of that block. I don't know how this game works.
You just said you know everything Minecraft. Literally,
I was obviously trolling in that.
Made.
I obviously did not mean that as truthful.
I believe. Yeah, I got 15 light over here. What is happening? That doesn't make any sense. It becomes 0 the second you step onto this one half slab.
Well, you blocked it all out with just half slabs.
That is so weird. Dude,
half slabs are the.
They really like.
They anti-light block.
They really screw with the. Maybe it's light that's on the block at your feet, and because it's a half slab, it doesn't get light on it. And because it's farmland, it doesn't count as a light block.
I wish I could stop taking screenshots, you idiot. Light 15, sky block 10. Yeah, light 0.
I mean, and I see no reason why it's 0. Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Well, it's because it's a half slab.
So it doesn't have light anymore.
I don't think you can put light onto a half slab. Because the way this game is made.
These dirt paths are 0 as well.
Where?
Is it for the?
Yeah, it's because they're not a full block, basically.
So, and then that's why the farmland is also 0 light.
Yes.
Because it's not registering as to whether mobs spawn, but farmland itself still needs light, enough light to grow. So it's got to be registering light numbers somewhere.
Just not where you can see them, I guess.
Right.
This is a cool game.
Yep. I mean, I'm glad it's still at alpha. Gotta say, our one row looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, we got the sweetest one row. It is planted all the way down.
I gotta continue on and cutting this stupid thing up until the ocean.
I think it's good.
Whose idea was this anyway?
We're making the best content here.
It is just so funny how it does not sound, and maybe it sounded to you because you did it before, but it does not sound like the biggest task in the world. And even looking at it, like, it's not that wide. You know,
honestly, I'm kind of glad we're doing it all on camera because I don't think people realized how long it took me before. And we have increased the speed by 1,000,000 times by adding the beacons and the enchantments. I don't think anyone understands how long it took to do that.
Now
for a
we need
30-minute video.
Is collect multiple double chests full of white wool and gravel.
God. Yeah, that should just be a series now, where we just do all the things we did off camera, but on camera.
So people realize what actually went into it back then.
Let me show you what I did for you one time.
Wait, is there something new?
No, I meant that's the name of the series.
That's the series. Because, yeah, like even the series where I made the mob spawner in your house, which we kind of did that, but on a different scale, in a different game. Like, that was something that, you know, I think took significantly longer than anybody realized.
I don't know why I had so much time back then. I guess I didn't have a kid. But even once my kid was born, I don't remember. I don't know. I guess as she got older, she did more things than just lay.
They tend to do that if they're working properly. Yeah, hell, I have no idea where I got time to play this game as much as I did back then either. wish modded existed back then. Gotten a lot more into modded.
Yeah, I resisted modded for a while, honestly.
Oh, so did I. I thought it was way too complex, and that it was something I could never learn. And granted, it's very complex, which is actually what I like about it now. But I don't know. At the time, I think this game was so. Minecraft itself was so simple. Like, it was hard in an interesting kind of way, and that kind of had like some appeal to it back then. So I didn't need it to get harder because I had to actually design shit.
Right. I guess it was enough to do too, or at least it felt like there was enough to do.
Yeah, because think it's like when YouTube invented the streaming with watching videos at 2x speed. That changed my life and my content that I could absorb. When Minecraft incorporated running and beds, it was a whole different ball game than trying to run, at a walking pace back to your death every time because you had to.
Was there not always running?
No.
Really?
It definitely was not always running.
I don't even remember that.
I kind of wish they would go back to the old bow mechanics.
The old bone mechanics.
Just spam clicking the bow.
Oh, bow. I heard bone. But bones have changed too, so it used to be just an instant, you click it and you get it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Now it's like a chance.
And there's growth states and all. Oh my god, there's so many things. Coming up for sleep. I don't know why I got that.
Coming up for sleep.
Oh, man. We did have some offers from the viewers since we were letting people on to come dig this for us. I'm just saying, Imagine we just
then how are we gonna? Then we'll have no content to make, and the series will be over.
Our content could be announcing their digging.
I'll only let my friends be my slaves.
I mean, isn't that what everybody wants in the world? Don't you, at some fundamental level, just want to be more successful than your friends so that you could just tell them what to do all the time?
No.
Just me?
That would be awful. I think that is just you. What I would like, and what I always wanted from like Minecraft was everyone to be super successful, and so we could just like go places and hang out.
That is true. You actually you have said that for quite a while. Yeah, there was always the dream of, instead of going to PAX or something, we were just going to Hawaii for a week on the money we made because it was our vacation time.
Right.
I mean, I guess if I can't have that, I'd rather just be more successful than my friends. I have one efficiency 3 pick that I'm using right now for some reason, and it is so slow.
The struggle of the efficiency 3.
I need to go find me an efficiency 5 or some efficiency 4.
Why don't you have an efficiency 5?
Didn't you get like a million levels? I lost a bunch of when I got killed that one time. But
true.
this particular pick, I don't know where I got it from, but it just happens to be a Silk Touch efficiency 3 mending pick. So I think I had it in my hand because it was a mending, and I got it all topped off when I was doing the fishing, and didn't realize at the time it was just an efficiency 3. This one. Here's an efficiency 4 pick. Pfft. week.
My daughter has to go get a cavity filled tomorrow.
Oh no, she's already got a cavity?
I know, right? Like I feel like she should have gone to the dentist more than she has in her lifetime. But we've always made sure she brushed her teeth like twice a day. So I really thought she was fine. She hadn't complained about anything. She's had 3 loose teeth, and 2 of them have been loose since December. And so I felt like they should be the fuck out by now. And so I got her a dentist appointment, and she was all freaking out about the whole dentist thing. She was terrified of it. And I don't know why. She's never been terrified of other doctors. I think maybe it's because I've had cavities and fill-ins and stuff, and she just, I don't know. She did not want to go to the dentist. And I was like, you're going to be fine. You don't have to worry about it. No cavity. I was like, that's one thing that the dentist ever hurts you about is if you have a cavity. Yeah, she had a cavity. It's in a baby tooth, though. So, like, part of me wonders, like, is it even worth getting it filled?
How
but I guess
old are they supposed to be when the baby teeth start to go?
Well, it's one of the molars in the very back. So that one they said could last until she's like 10 or so. So it could be 4 more years of having this tooth. So I mean, she's 6 now, and she's, like I said, she's got 3 teeth that are on the way out, but they're not the ones that are. Well, there's the one tooth that she has a cavity in. Which they said it's not a bad cavity. Like it's not hurting her yet or anything like that. It's not visible. It only showed up on the X-ray. Like they didn't see it when they just like looked at her mouth. It's cavity. It's the good kind. But yeah, I guess it's not bad off or whatever. But I mean, it's still a cavity. Yeah, I kind of felt like a bad parent when they told me she had a cavity. It's like, man, but fuck, I thought we did a really good job with making sure she brushes her teeth. I mean, I guess I don't know what happens to her 50% of the time nowadays, so I make sure she does a good job brushing her teeth. But
right, so when I was a kid, you know, I actually just got my first cavity I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, when I went back to the dentist for the first time in 10 years of not going. And but I also, it's funny, I have teeth that I'm not proud of. My teeth are darker teeth. They've always been darker teeth. So it's not, I don't have like, you know, your pretty pearly whites that, you know, people can show off. I've always had crooked teeth, except for right when I got my braces off, I had like the straightest teeth possible, but they very quickly within a year went back to, you know, not that straight anymore. So I've never
know that happens. Are you supposed to wear like an invisible thing when you sleep after you get your braces off for like forever?
Yeah, and then they put like my tops I don't have to worry about as much because I have 2 fake teeth up there that are held on with bridges because I never had those teeth when I was born. And so there's actually these bridges that connect between the backs of a lot of my top teeth, so it's kind of its own braces almost. So the top teeth are okay, but it's the bottom teeth that they gave me retainers for all of it at one point, and at one point they said they don't do retainers on the bottoms anymore. They just have this like wire that they basically wire on the back of your teeth. But the way it was, my tongue was so sensitive to this basically thing that was glued on to the back of my teeth at all times that I kept complaining about it to the dentist, who was shocked that I was complaining about it. He was just like, oh, everybody prefers this over the braces, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I hate it. It is the most annoying thing I've ever had. And it actually broke off one day, and the dentist went to put it back on, and I said, no, thank you. Just a retainer, please. And I wore it religiously for, you know, quite a while, but it just eventually, like, my teeth still shifted away. Which, it's not really that big of a deal to me anymore. I don't care that my teeth aren't the pretty pearly whites. One of these days I'll get, like, veneers or something like that. My teeth themselves are pretty healthy, and they say that darker teeth tend to be healthier, and it's just probably what it's attributed to the fact that I've had less cavities in my life. But then you just have to deal with not having, you know, the pretty teeth in the world.
Like when I was a kid, no one fucking made sure I brushed my teeth, so I had many cavities growing up. So yeah. And my ex-wife never had cavities, so also that's the other part of it. Was like, man, I feel like my daughter got my shitty teeth.
Well, do floss, because that's something I've never done in my life on a regular basis.
I use the water flossing thing. I think I told you about this. I like tried it out and love it a lot more. I always hated flossing. That was something I never could get. I could never do on a regular basis because I just hated it. But once I tried the water floss stuff, I like that. It's not a problem at all. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly. I thought about getting one for a long time, and I feel like I almost forgot about them because they used to advertise quite a bit, and I haven't seen those advertisements in a long time.
I mean, you probably don't watch as much television as you used to. DVR and
That's true. It is DVR,
Netflix,
yeah. So I'm not watching the commercials. I'm purposely avoiding those things.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like when you talk about advertisements, like, man, I haven't seen an ad for anything in a long time. So yeah. And then you probably use ad blocker online.
No, of course not. Would never do such a thing as use.
Milby gets real mad at me when I say that I do.
It's well, but at the same time, I think there was some random statistic I read, but who knows? Like if this is actually based on a study, but it was like over 80% of people use an ad blocker on the regular. And yes, I whitelist certain sites of things that I'm trying to make sure I can quote unquote sponsor. Like I try to keep YouTube.
Yeah, I whitelist YouTube just because I feel like otherwise I would be a hypocrite.
Sometimes I go back and have to turn it back on because you'll start catching those runs of the 1 hour random commercial that pops up before something that's non-skippable. An hour's exaggerating, but anything more than 30 seconds that's non-skippable, I can't deal with that. Like I
think the cap is 3 minutes.
Yeah, so when I started running into like minute, 2 minute, whatever it was like, it's going back on for a while because nope, this is just stupid. Can't deal with this.
Yeah, I feel like their limit for non-skippable should be a lot shorter. It's funny that YouTube tells you whenever you turn on non-skippable ads that this may decrease your viewership.
Yep. If you know that, then make your ads better. I don't know what to tell you. You already lost your major sponsors anyway, and somehow took it out on me as opposed to the people who made you lose your major sponsors. But you know.
So, I heard about something recently, and it should be saved for another episode because we're out of time. Honestly,
we could take it to the next
should not bring
episode.
up a new topic. Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, guys. See ya.